Fashion Week is underway this week in New York City, and it's got a whole new look and feel to it. Peter Levy is Senior Vice President and Managing Director of IMG Fashion Worldwide, which is putting on the shows. He's live this morning at Lincoln Center, where the shows are being staged for the first time. Peter, thanks for joining us. Big move from Bryant Park to Lincoln Center this year, but that's not the only change. It sounds like Fashion Week has really become very much circulated around technology this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the world's become very much centered around technology, and what was an appropriate way to present, collections 10 or 15 years ago is very, very different, with the fact that everything is in real time. But we've done everything from changing our infrastructure to the way people check in for shows, so they don't have to wait online and be manually checked in, to just the placements of cameras, screens within our venues, which we haven't had before, digital screens, and also the creation of a fourth space called the box, which is a presentation space which can be completely done as a multimedia still life presentation in a way that a designer wants to present their collection as they envisioned it.
Well, I know Burberry, Gucci, other names have started making their collections almost sort of direct to the consumer in allowing the technology to allow people to actually order off the runway, sort of bypassing the buyers who bring those products into department stores traditionally. How much are you seeing that catch on with other designers?
I mean, I think that right now the designers that are able to take advantage of that technology, or the brands, are people that have dedicated retail, where they can actually have something that they can control the inventory and the fulfillment of. But I don't see that. I see that as a natural evolution of, you receive a catalog from a store right when the clothes ship, and you buy it. I mean, this is a chance for a designer to bring their vision to life in the real way, uncompromised, with the actual music, staging, models, and they're presenting it pretty much in a pure fashion, unedited by somebody else buying it.
Well, I know over the past few years, the financial crisis obviously hit the luxury consumer and hit the designers who create products for them. And a number of companies had cut back on their catwalk shows because of the high price. It's a few $100,000 to put on one of these shows. Are you seeing more or less designers this year than you did last?
Well, this is the most compelling and robust calendar that we've ever had at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. And there's two ways to look at that. One, we have a fourth venue, but the event is still only 8 days, and there's only 24 hours in a day, so we can only have a certain amount of shows anyway in what is the iconic center of fashion in New York City, here at Lincoln Center now. But I think what people are doing is, as IMG, what we need to do, since it's no secret we don't make the clothes or actually walk the runway, is provide solutions to the fashion world that are appropriate for them to present in the way they need to present. So whether that's a presentation or whether that's digitally, our venues need to be set up efficiently as a blank canvas, so it can be reinvented 80 or so times over the course of a week for a designer to basically carve out their space and show something that's been reinvented for the season.
Peter, these shows are here in New York City, but this is far from a local story. I mean, you're providing a platform to consumers around the world, for designers around the world. Who do you see as the main audience of these shows right now?
Well, the main audience of these shows is the same as it always is, which I think, quite frankly, may be shifting over time, and we'll have to reinvent solutions that kind of radiate from here. But this is still an industry event that's by invitation only, with certain access, not because we're holding out the public, but because they're part of this process, which we look at as facilitating a gateway from creation to consumption, is participating when these clothes hit the stores.